Yesterday, we saw a world record broken that I described as the most surprising of the meet so far, Luke Hobson in the 200 free, but now on day 5, we've had another slew of world record breaking swims, bringing with them some major surprises. Some are surprising outright, and others are surprising because they're just so fast. Let's start with our daily Gretchen Walsh check-in. Gretchen, how's it going? Good to know? And good to know. Another day, another 2 world records for Gretchen Walsh. We're just getting spoiled with all this fast swimming. Walsh broke her own world record in the finals of the women's 100 fly with a blazing 52.71. She remains the only woman to ever break even 54 seconds. Then in the semifinals of the 50 free, she ripped a 22.87 to break Renomi Kromagioyo's world record of 22.93 for the first time, making her just the second woman to ever break 23 seconds, and since it's a semi-final, she'll get another crack at it tomorrow in the final. In Walsh's 100 fly, my new favorite swimming stat got even crazier, as Gretchen Walsh now owns the 5 fastest swims in history in the 50 fly, 3 from her prelims, semis, and final swims in the event, and 2 from her opening splits in the 100 flies. Just absolute insanity from Gretchen Walsh yet again. In the men's 100 fly, world record holder in the 50 fly, Noé Ponty, came into the final as the #1 seed. Ponty's been having an incredible season in short course meters, but even considering that, I thought that Caleb Dressel's world record in this event would be relatively safe. But I thought wrong. Noé Ponty took things out well ahead of world record pace, which is unsurprising for the world record holder in the 50, and on the final 25 was holding on as the world record line was charging home. At the touch, Ponty was a 47.71 for a new world record, just barely beating Dressel's time of 47.78 and becoming just the second man in history to break that 48-second barrier. This was an incredible swim that certainly caught me off guard, and judging by his reaction, maybe surprised Ponty as well. During the World Cup and these World Championships, Noé Ponty has been on fire when it comes to short course swimming, and breaking a world record like this one is an amazing achievement to add. While that record was somewhat of a surprise, this next world record was one that most people saw coming from a long ways away. Summer McIntosh in the 400 IM. McIntosh has already dominated this world record in long course, and after breaking 2 world records already at this meet, this one seemed nearly certain. McIntosh stormed out to a commanding lead right away, 2 seconds ahead of world record pace at the 100 and then 5 seconds ahead of world record pace at the 200. After the world record line closed a little bit on the breaststroke, Summer McIntosh, the world record holder in the 400 freestyle, closed strong for a new world record. With a 4:15.48, she was nearly 3.5 seconds faster than the former world record. Looking at the splits, McIntosh was very fast through the front half of the race and closed faster on the freestyle. The only leg she was slower on was the breaststroke, which is her weakest stroke. But on the complete opposite end of the spectrum from the 400 IM, we have the 50 freestyle, this time for the men, where Jordan Crooks made history in a massive way. Crooks started things off in the prelims this morning with a 20.08, breaking Caleb Dressel's world record of 20.16. It was a bad day to be a Caleb Dressel world record today. With that blisteringly fast swim, everyone started to wonder, can he break 20 seconds? This barrier has been on people's minds for a very long time. After Dressel set the world record in 2020, Speedo had him try and break the barrier for a special swim for Faskin's 20th birthday using a customized supersuit. During the challenge, Dressel registered times of 20.41 and 20.40, some of the fastest swims of all time back then and still just outside the top 10 performances, but off of both the barrier and his world record. With Crooks already beating Dressel's record by 8/100ths, could he drop another 9 and enter the 19s for the first time in history? Crooks erupted off the start in the second semifinal, flipping at the 25 in a 9.55, 2/10ths faster than the morning. Off his second breakout, Crooks had a body length on the field and was charging home. Could he do it? 19.90, a new world record and the first swim ever under 20 seconds. That is an insane swim and a crazy barrier to break. Crooks now sits a quarter of a second faster than Dressel's former world standard and has the chance to go even faster in tomorrow's final. In the short course yards pool, most people know Crooks as the only man other than Dressel to go under 18 seconds in the 50 free, swimming 17.9s in both 2023 and 2024. And now with this new world record in the meters pool, many people are gonna start asking again, can Jordan Crooks break Caleb Dressel's NCAA record in the 50 freestyle? I do think think that Dressel's record of 17.63 will be a much tougher target than his meters record, mainly because 2018 NCAAs would have been a much bigger focus than an ISL final in 2020. But with such a big drop like this from Crooks, you really can't rule out the possibility. I think that Crooks certainly has the ability to crack this record, but to do so, he has to execute a nearly perfect race. He said after his world record that he felt way sharper than he did in the morning, with a much higher quality in the fine details in particular. If he wants to go a 17.63 or faster, he has to do that again. At this point, I say it's a 50-50 chance. Either it happens or it doesn't. Will Crooks go faster in the final of the 50 free tomorrow, or will the waves of a full final cause him to gain some time? And just how many more world records are we going to see on the final day of competition? Let me know down below.